I'm Charles Adler with 3 Minutes of Matter, asking you to remember this U.S. legal four-letter acronym. RICO, R-I-C-O, stands for Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organization. So this is what organized crime figures have been charged with for many years. Former prosecutors like Rudy Giuliani gaining convictions of mob bosses on RICO charges. People die, reputations die, but irony lives forever. Irony of ironies. Rudy Giuliani, now among a yacht load of people charged in Georgia with multiple felonies, including racketeering. Needs to be said that the most famous of those charged in Georgia is Donald Trump. There are those who say, so what? Trump is charged every day. The latest charges are different. They're not federal. Trump, if he goes back to the White House, cannot pardon himself on state charges. Federal charges, yes, but not state charges. So if Trump begins serving time in a state pen in Georgia, the election of 2024 cannot be a get-out-of-jail-free card for Donald Trump. And by the way, there's also a mandatory minimum sentence if convicted on RICO. It's a 5-year mandatory minimum. And yes, if convicted on everything he's charged with in Georgia, he'll spend the rest of his so-called natural life in the bucket. One more thing. The Georgia grand jury is not the second or third to indict Donald Trump. This is grand jury number 4. Relatively few Republicans are saying throw the bum out. Republicans still fear his voters, his fans, his cult. So most name-brand Republicans are little more than an obedient choir of crickets, as always. Don't look now. China is slowing down. The world's second largest economy, not to mention an important customer to many countries around the world, including Canada. China slowing down. China is much too big to fail. But world markets are noticing. It's affecting them in Asia, Europe, the US, here in Canada, and it's dampening the oil market. I don't want to turn this feature into a data dump, but I'll tell you this. Youth unemployment in China is now above 21%, highly elevated for any orderly society. History tells us nothing brings disorder faster than millions of bored, out of work, and hungry young people. In this country, the Prime Minister and his wife and kids on a vacay together. That's an issue for some, I guess, after the recently announced decision of a separation agreement in the marriage. Question, should separating couples take vacations with the children? This question is being asked by the Ottawa Citizen, a once respected Canadian newspaper. I'm Charles Adler with 3 Minutes of Matter.